Hello, my beautiful friends. Gabe here from drumbeatsonline.com. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to go from a beginner who is literally just picking up drumsticks for the first time to a master drummer who flows around the kit with ease and is reaching their full potential on the drum kit. And we are doing that by showing you the specific milestones and action steps of the DBO Drumming Path. So let's jump into it. Now welcome to lesson number 4 in the Drummer's Guide to Getting Unstuck, my free 6-part online workshop. If you happen to miss the first 3 lessons, I included them in the description below. Lesson number 1 is all about what most drummers are doing that is holding them back on the kit, keeping them in a drumming rut. Lesson number 2, I shared with you the 5 stages of the DBO Drumming Path, which is the key to making constant progress on the kit. And I even gave you a little quiz to find out which stage you are in. Lesson number 3, I gave you a complete workout plan to improve your kick speed in 30 days. So now let me show you the milestones that you would reach to get on the DBO Drumming Path. This is very helpful because if you know what stage you're in, you know exactly what you need to check off the list to create consistent progress so that you can graduate to the next stages and actually have visible progress of how you are getting better on the drum set. This is what's absent from so many other lessons online. So there is a lot to get into. So let's jump into it. So as we talked about before, there are 5 stages in the DBO Drumming Path. Stage number 1 is Basics Builder. Now this is the stage for people who are just picking up sticks for the first time, or maybe they haven't played in a really long time and are looking to get the basics down. This is the stage where you learn how to properly hold your sticks and how to properly set up your kit. The next step from there is to learn the basics of reading drum music. This is very important to develop your skills as a drummer. After that, we are finally going to sit behind the kit and learn your first drum beat and then your first drum fill. After that, in this stage, you are going to learn up to 10 beats and fills collectively. Now, once you have those basic beats and fills down, it's important to understand proper technique. This is where you analyze everything that you've been doing and how you've been playing and start to make it more efficient. Now, after this, we are going to create your 1-month goal so that you have something that you are working towards during your practice time. Speaking of practice time, in this stage, you are going to learn the DBO practice framework, which is going to help you create a consistent practice schedule so you can make consistent progress. And finally, a big milestone for this stage is you are going to learn how to play 3 songs or more on the drum set. And this is going to help you feel the full effects of how awesome drumming can be. Once you've completed those milestones, you are on your way to stage 2, which is coordination conquest. Now, first and foremost in this stage, you are going to start working on exercises that incorporate all of your limbs so that you can start to unlock that barrier that's holding you back from playing more beats. And speaking of beats, you are going to learn up to 15 more beats and fills that are a little bit more complex than stage 1, and you are going to be able to play all of these at 120 BPM. And speaking of goals, in this stage, you are going to create a 3-month goal. You're a little more committed now, so we've got 3 months to hit your very own drumming goal. And now let's talk about your practice schedule. You are going to improve this a little bit by incorporating the 6 pillars of drumming within your practice schedule. Now this is a whole other lesson, but the 6 pillars of drumming are groove, coordination, fills, technique and patterns, speed, and creativity. Then in this stage, you are going to learn how to tune your drums so that you can always get a good sound and the sound that you want out of your drums. After that, you are going to have an introduction to the foundational rudiments around the kit, which is very important to learn. And at this stage, you can start to create your own drum beats and fills rather than just learning other specific ones that are being taught to you. And finally, at this stage, you can start to play up to 10 songs on the drums, which again really unlocks that joy in drumming. Then moving on to stage 3, which is intermediate icon. Now at this stage, you've really made a lot of progress, and this is where things really start to come together and unlock in a really special way. So we start this stage off by identifying your 3 biggest weaknesses. Now that you've had some time on the kit under your belt, it's time to see exactly what's holding you back so that you can make more progress faster. Then you are going to create your 3 and 6 month goals, because we always want to work towards something. In this stage, you'll have the ability to start transforming a ton of rudiments into many variations within your playing, whether that's beats or fills. Your technique has really skyrocketed, and you are going to make huge progress on your linear patterns, ghost notes, grooves, and timing in this stage. And finally, you are starting to play with other musicians, and you know how to create drum parts for any songs that you would be playing with those musicians. And that leads to you developing your own playing style, which is absolutely vital as a drummer. We all have our own style. And now finally, at this stage, you are able to play gigs live. Then stage 4 on the rise is where you really start moving into that more advanced category. Here, you are going to start creating quarterly goals and a yearly goal to really create your map well of where your drumming journey is going. In this stage, you fully understand what to play in most gigging and recording situations and really know how to hold your own, and you understand your style on the kit. This can lead to a lot more professional opportunities if that's the route you want to go. In terms of gigs, in terms of recording, this is when you could start teaching other drummers all of the knowledge that you know now. Some other hard skills that come into place are 30-second notes and odd groupings / odd time signatures start to become a breeze for you and very easy. And then you also have an understanding of polyrhythms and how to manipulate them. You can also improvise easily, so if anyone puts you on the spot or you have to be forced to play something on the spot, you know exactly what to do. Exercises like gap clicks have become super easy for you because your timing has improved so much, and this is where you start to have an introduction to some amazing concepts such as metric modulation. And of course, stage 5 is Master Drummer. This is a destination that most of us want to get to, but as drummers, our work is never done because there is always something to get better at. But at this stage, you feel comfortable and confident in any professional situation. You are at the skill level where you could get endorsements easily as long as you have the other necessary things that companies are looking for. You can go to drum sheds and totally hold your own while impressing all the people that are there. And you're at a level where you can tour full time, create amazing drum videos, and impress the heck out of anyone you play for. So there is a lot covered in the DBO Drumming Path, and I couldn't give you a lesson on each thing because we would be here for days. But now that you know what it is, it's very important for you to know how to implement it. How are you going to reach those milestones and action steps to graduate into the next stage? And that is where DBO Academy comes in. DBO Academy is my online drum school where once you become a member, there are specific courses and lessons and communities that will help you achieve each one of these milestones so that you don't only know what to do, you know how to implement it to get to that next stage and to make that consistent progress. This is where the 4 pillars of learning comes in. 1 being the highly educational and entertaining courses that help you make progress. 2 are the actual practice tools that help you track your progress each step of the way. 3 is literally the most helpful, encouraging, and positive drum community on the internet. And 4 is putting it all together in a custom drumming path just for you. Doors to DBO Academy open on January 11th. They will only be open for 5 days, and you are not gonna wanna miss out on this. So join the early bird waitlist so that you can reserve your spot to DBO Academy right up here, and maybe you'll get to join a day early. In the next video, I'm gonna show you specific examples of drummers from stage 1 to stage 5 who implemented the DBO drumming path and made some incredible progress. You are not gonna wanna miss this. Thank you for watching this video. Stay true, and I will see you in the next one.